we're going to do bad advice now. If you feel like we welcome listener commentary on this. So if you'd like, you can text us your solution or agreement or disagreement. You guys are dummies. I mean, bad advice is right in the title. 800-400-3697, which hopefully you have us programmed in as one of your favorites.
But we're not dummies, and some of us have unfortunately spent a lot more time in counseling than we'd like.
Oh.
So we may have a little bit of inside info just based on personal mistakes or something.
Yes, we all have gone through the school of life, the school of hard knocks. And so we have valuable information that may or may not be right on. Here's our first one. I'm going to try to get to two, but I like this one because it's about gift giving.
Okay.
Dear Sarah, Vinny, Bob, and Maddie, is my husband the a-hole? And I think as soon as I read that, I'm like, okay, right off the bat, if you have to ask, I'm feeling like yes.
Well, I happen to feel the exact opposite. He's probably been framed. So let's see what's going on here.
Here we go. Is my husband the jerk? We have a couple we're pretty close to, especially the wife and I. Let's call them Joni and Chachi. Joni and Chachi don't make a ton of money. So for Chachi's birthday a few months ago, my husband went big. He got him a $200 gift card to a really nice restaurant. Like, that's a nice gift to give somebody for their birthday.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was honestly proud of himself. Like, look at me. I'm basically Oprah. Cut to a few weeks ago. My husband's golfing with Chachi when Chachi casually whips out his phone and shows photos of his daughter and her boyfriend having the fancy dinner. And he says, he's happy about this. He's thankful that the husband gave him this gift card. So Chachi says it's just full. Like, thanks so much for the gift card. My daughter and her boyfriend loved the dinner. Like, what's the problem? My husband is now seething, like blood boiling, eye twitch activated. He cannot get over the fact that the gift he gave Chachi was apparently regifted to the children who are, she's old enough to have a boy. I mean, they might be young. I don't know, but they're adults, and who doesn't want a nice dinner? He keeps saying, that card was meant for him and his wife. How dare he show me pictures of a dinner I basically bought for his kid? Who does that? This has weirdly strained our relationship with Joni and Chachi, and I'm stuck trying to talk my husband off the ledge because he's treating this like it was an international incident. So, is he right to be offended, or does he need to let this go? Signed, Wifey in the Middle, Pleasanton, listening on the Odyssey app.
Oh, he's right.
What do you mean he's right?
He's absolutely right. It wasn't for the kids. Sick of people always like, they got some give to the kids. When you give something to the kids, it's usually because you don't want it. So basically you're saying to the guy, I don't want your stinking dinner. I'm going to give it to my kids and let them go do it.
I couldn't disagree more. You couldn't be more wrong. And I'm going to tell you, I'll give you an example, and then I'll tell you how I could see that having happened. There are so many times, even just at the dinner table at our home, when someone goes, is there any more of... And I'm looking at my plate, realizing I haven't touched mine, what they're looking for, and I scrape it right into their plate. Like, you can have mine. I don't even think about...
Because it's your kid.
I don't even think like, well, I really wanted to eat that, or I'm really hungry. I just think if they need that, they can have it. Last apple, last whatever, you can have it. Another example, like this. The kids want to go, maybe they're talking about something they want to go do, and he says... You know who needs this more than anybody? Me and your mom, because we haven't done anything nice in how long?
Right.
And yet, here, I'm going to give you this card because I know, what's his name over there and his job at the wherever. I was going to say record store, but they don't even have those anymore. He doesn't have the dough to take her out for a nice meal, so I will gift this card to them and let them enjoy.
Right.
And he didn't try to hide it.
Right.
In fact, he brought the guy in on it and said, thanks for everything. I was able to, really show my kid and her boyfriend, who doesn't have any money, a good night.
Thanks so much for the gift card. My daughter and her boyfriend loved the dinner. Right. And it's great.
In my opinion, I if I sat down with what did she say her name is? Did she even say?
She didn't. Wifey, I guess.
Wifey. I bet you Wifey would be like, yeah, we probably needed a date night more than anybody in the world, but we gave it to them because that's what parents do.
Right.
That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I don't have any kids, but I would. That's exactly where my head went. Is if you're sharing it with your kids, that's an extension of you. That's the family's enjoying it. I don't think there's any reason to be perturbed by that. But I do want to give my condolences to this wife for having a very dramatic husband. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that.
I mean,
understand.
honestly,
I understand, and I'm with you.
It feels like a small thing to be like this upset about over after all this time. But I will take it even one step further. Like, I agree with you. Like, you know, you want your kids to have the best. You want them to, like, I can see you giving it to your kids. But I feel that once you've given someone a gift, it's theirs. And you have lost custody of it, and you cannot dictate how it's used. And even when it comes, I'm going to say something right now. The gift card is a crappy present.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, honestly.
I've grown to not like it a lot,
I actually think people who are lazy give gift cards. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, or I just feel like sometimes it feels like somebody just was like, I got to get something for this person. And maybe he did think, oh, you know, Joni and Chachi would love this restaurant. This is great. His birthday's coming. Like, there could be better thought behind it. But I feel like, how many gift cards do you have at your house? John has like a whole little thing of gift cards that there are so many of them that he doesn't carry them around with him. So even if we did have a gift card for 10% off at REI or whatever it was, the chances of you having it when you actually end up there are very low.
I'm going to say it's been 5 years, maybe longer, that I gave the missus a very high value gift card to Restoration Hardware.
Ah.
The reason I did that is because I was like, take this and get something for the house.
Yeah.
I know her well enough now to know, like, I've told you the story where she said, this wall has got to go. What's that wall called?
Half wall,
Pony wall, whatever it is. And I was like,
excuse me.
Even notice it? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Well, she notices it every time she tries to walk into the living room and falls over it. I hate pony walls. Get rid of that thing.
When this house is the best house we've ever had. How are you even? But anyway, my point being, I got her this high value gift card thinking, and she's been hoarding it for years. We're going on another Christmas is about to pass, and she still hasn't spent it.
She hasn't found the perfect thing yet. Does she look at their catalogs when they come in? They send a tome that is. It's like
I don't know
book.
what she's done. I just know that she's sitting on that and has said, you know, well, I may get this, I may get that, but she's hoarding it. I hate it. I just I shouldn't have done it.
A lot of people texting in. By the way, my point is, if I gave you a car and then you go giving the car to your kid, I'd be upset about it. Just saying.
Well,
he might be a little over the line, but
he gave it to that person. That's the thing. It's why regifting is perfectly fine, unless you accidentally regift it back to the person that gave it to you.
I'm obviously in the wrong because the texts are almost overwhelmingly in support of the wife. Maddie, you think that way because you don't have kids. Maybe Chachi couldn't be happier if it was his best gift for him to treat his daughter. That's from Anya on YouTube.
And I do feel like that is the gift that this person gave to Chachi, that he gave him the opportunity to stoke out his kids. Like, he clearly felt great about it. They're on the golf course and he shows them the pictures of the kids at the dinner and is profusely thankful.
707, her husband is an a-hole. When you give a gift, the recipient gets to choose what they do with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joyce and Napa.
Maddie, if somebody gave you a rotisserie chicken and you shared some of it with Fred, would that be wrong?
Shared is different than given. If I give the whole rotisserie chicken to my dog, that would be absolutely wrong.
What if someone gave you a rotisserie
Plus, he can't
chicken
have chicken bones.
hungry...
So you're trying to kill my dog is what you're doing.
And there was a
See,
hungry,
this is what I mean. I deal with
unhoused
drama.
person. And you gave it to a homeless guy and you were
Susan.
like... Anyway, I really do think that this guy, I mean, maybe he's got some other problem with Chachi, but to me, once you've given a gift, it is gone. And you should be, if someone gives you a gift card for a dinner out and they say thank you at the time and then don't send you pictures of the dinner with, more effusively thanking you, like, are they also
Yeah,
in
I want
trouble?
all the thanks. I want full
Oh, boy.
recognition for all the work I went to get that gift card, which are great gifts, by the way, and I'll take one any day. 510, once you give the gift, it's no longer yours to decide what to do with it. Michelle in Fremont got a few folks who are doing that. And there's a couple that agree that he's right. One, I agree with Maddie or Marty as they wrote. And two, I like getting gift cards from the 415.
Well, let's hope you spend it in a reasonable amount of time,
Right.
Instead of
it doesn't
hoarding
just
it,
sit in the desk drawer.
cash
the other
money
ones you
sitting
haven't.
there. Like,
know.
what are you doing?
510.
Buy anything.
If the husband wanted to make sure Chachi used the gift card, he should have had them join them at the restaurant and then picked up the tab.
There you go. But I do
that's
think that
actually
from the
nice.
sound of it, and I know guys have a tendency to not venture into, I don't know, trip plan. I know your husband plans every trip. He's very unique. Most dudes are like, where are we going? Okay. Let me pack my trunks and flip-flops and bedding. I'll be ready to go. It's most people, right? Bedding. They pack their own bedding.
Sure, Van.
Anyway.
Every normal person does that.
I'm just saying, I can see the husband was proud of himself.
Right.
He probably envisioned them having a wonderful night out and some drinks and maybe even, having a nice after dinner
Party, sure,
time.
right. Mhm.
And so he was disappointed that it was the daughter who he may or may not even know. I
It just
still
seems
think he's
like-
wrong.
I feel like maybe there's more going on here, and I don't know, Lady in Pleasanton. Like, is there some other problem happening? Because truly, like the hyper focus on where this guy did or didn't spend this card, like it just feels like an overreaction to something that was.
That said, we've known people through the years, and even any one of us has weird reactions to certain stuff that feels like it comes out of left field where you're all, what are you doing? But that,
Like, why are you worried about that?
yeah, but that is, I remember someone we work with very closely for a long time on this show, and she was talking about how you can't be friends with my friend
Right.
unless I say it's okay.
No, unless I'm with you. You can't. Now,
Whatever
I've
it
introduced
was,
you to that
it
person.
sounded like an absolute crazy
Friend
person.
hopping is, and then it turned out it was a thing, and like she wasn't alone. Like
Right.
people said, no, you're the cog, and that's just like a spoke on the wheel. Like you can't see these two other spokes without being attached to me, the central shaft.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah,
But there's
People
all
have
kinds of
their
weird
reactions,
feelings
right.
about stuff. Let's do one more.
Okay. This one it's a little harder.
Okay.
Dear S, V, M, and B. I know you hate long preambles, so I'll keep this short. It's not that short. A former manager and current friend of mine recently had his wife leave after more than 20 years of marriage, leaving him stuck with a kid and the household responsibilities that she was no longer interested in shouldering. My question relates to him getting into circulation again. He's a fantastic guy in his 50s. He's smart, good looking, in decent shape, honest to a fault, supportive, financially secure, and has a sly, if quiet, sense of humor. In fact, if I weren't happily married, I'd take a run at him. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the problem is this. The guy has absolutely no game. Seriously. So it sounds like he's got all kinds of stuff going for him, and she's saying he can get along with just about anybody, but in terms of gaining a woman's attention and breaking the ice, he's kind of hopeless. As far as I can tell, it's not that he's shy. He just has no idea how to go about it, which I guess isn't surprising given how long it's been since he was single. He's not interested in the dating app thing. He says that feels like it's too much of a narcissistic quagmire and that he'd rather just meet people in the organic, old-fashioned way. However, his single dad responsibilities prevent him from getting out there and mingling. So unless he happens to literally stumble over somebody at the supermarket, this guy's never going to meet anybody. What do you guys think? How would you suggest a guy like that get back in the saddle? And I'll just call you B. I don't know if you want your name out there. Belinda. And her name's Belinda in Cupertino, who listens to the podcast. Jesus, Sarah.
That's great.
So I'll start on this one. I feel
Jesus,
like
Sarah's right.
I know. What the?
You make it not fun, Sarah.
Well, for myself, even, right? Yeah. I feel like you're too invested in this. It's weird that you're admitting that you would make a run at him if you weren't happily married. And it's fine. He seems like he confides in you, and you're trying to offer him advice. But honestly, you can't solve some other dude's problem. And if he asks for advice and you might maybe have helpful suggestions, that's one thing. But it's weird to me that you're so invested in this that you're writing to a radio station about it. Like, I don't feel like it's your problem to
Don't discourage
solve.
people from writing us.
No.
We need their stories. But I would say, what is stopping you from introducing one of your friends
That's
to
what
this
I
guy?
was going to say.
Like,
Set him up.
if you like him that much,
Maybe she just doesn't have any single girlfriends.
keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
You meet someone or someone says, I've been on the dating. You go, you know what? I got someone for you. Let me figure out how to connect you two.
Well, that's not
I'll
the
throw
dating
a
app.
party.
Right. Oh, right.
And have you
Have a
two
dinner
over,
party.
whatever. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean that's good advice. Make some kind of event happen where he meets one or two or however many single eligible women, and then let him. But he has no game. He won't
He's
even be able to
probably
talk to
got
them.
more game than she's given him credit for. He has been married,
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
Can feel this guy. Same situation in 52 and single for the first time. And
Do you want me meddling in your problems? Do you want me to invite you over for? I have done that for you because I tried to get you with Danielle, and you just
I
just
didn't
happen.
work out. Just not happening there. But it is rough when people are trying to hook you up because you don't want to make anybody upset. Like, if you're not into their friend or,
Yeah,
anything
that
like
can be a problem.
It can be a little bit of a problem. So, trying to make that happen for people, that's annoying. Like, that would bother me. Like, if it was somebody was just kept introducing me to people, I'd be like, I'm trying to meet people. I don't need to have force-fed people. But it is rough out there when you're this age. And
it says he's in his 50s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fantastic guy in his 50s. Smart, good looking, in decent shape, honest to a fault, kind, supportive. She loves him. She's in love with him.
Yeah, I think that's really what you need advice on is that you're in love with him. It's okay. Just don't do anything.
Yeah,
Keep your boundaries.
you're happily married. Don't
go over to his house on Christmas Eve with giant note cards revealing your love for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she does have a crush on him, though, for sure.
Well, but
that's a good thing, though, because she'll be a great advocate for him, and that's what I think.
That is true.
Great point.
She's a good advocate for him. She should continue to advocate for him.
You think her heart's in the right place?
Absolutely, and I know in my situation, I've got folks whose hearts are in the right place, and but they don't have any single friends, but I know the radar's out. I'm okay with, like, right now, I'm like fine. Like, I'm just like, whatever. If something comes along, that's great, but I'm not going out like on the apps or anything or looking for anybody because it's terrible.
The last time you talked about this, though, someone I know wrote me and said, I want to meet Maddie. And I was like, okay.
Any progress on that?
There was a message or two exchanged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't want to bring it on the air?
Oh, I'm gonna try to nurture this a little bit, so I'm not gonna blow it all by talking about it totally on the air. But there seems to be positivity.
Oh, positivity! I love that. All right, Bobby, your thoughts on this real quick.
I love what everyone has said. This guy if he's really a catch, a girl will come on to him. He's gonna be fine. He's focusing on what matters to him right now.
Right, and that's his kid, and dealing with his broken heart.
And that's the other thing. The whole kid in the equation it's definitely a different thing. And
Well, he is 50 though, and they were married for more than 20 years of marriage. So this kid could be 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't know how old this kid is.
Well, but it sounds like the wife left him holding some chores and some other duties, and a 20-year-old wouldn't be someone he's got to take care of.
That's true. Maybe he's like a young teenager or something.
Kids today,
What about him?
they hang out for a long time.
That is true. You
Yeah,
could be
but
30 living in somebody's
You'd
house.
think Dad would be able to say,
I'm going out for the night. Take
your
care of
mom
yourself.
just left me. Make your own sandwich.
That's true.
I mean, that does.
I don't know how to spread peanut butter.
Well, figure it
No one
out.
ever taught me, Daddy. All right. Do you have any text response to that?
415, Sarah, you're overthinking it. There is no B. The divorced dude is just serendipitously asking advice for himself.
Oh.
Oh.
I guess that's possible. People can write whatever and you can write whatever you want. Email us badadvice973 at gmail.com, and we'd love to take your problem on as well. What's
And
coming
there
up?
are a few women who are actually going, I'm single and ready to mingle with this guy.
Oh,
510
well,
408.
send us a note. Maybe I'll forward it over to B, Linda.
Probably
Jesus.
won't. No, she's done with you.
I know. I'm so
She'll never-
sorry.
She doesn't want to
I'm
hear from you again.
sorry.
What? Wake up! Thank you with Sarah and Vinny.
Ding, 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 ding.